Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Ishma Shafiyatu from 7B. Now I would like to explain about my research proposal. The title is my research proposal is about the student intensity in using English language computer JavaScript program and their scientific vocabulary acquisition. My academic supervisor is Dr. Haji Sajidin Antawijaya, MPD. And I was mid-map my subtitle. The first is about background, the second about research question, the third about research purpose, significance of the research framework, research methodology, and reference. From the background, and my title is the background of this title that is modern area time humans are very closely related to technology. Technology cannot be separated from human, especially in COVID-19. Of course, in the language of technology are languages that are commonly used, namely international language, which if studies is a second language, with that Indonesian always uses technology as a learning material which can affect the vocabulary of students. As mentioned by Hartnell and Clifford, returned in 2006, that computer technology is a tool to enrich experience that be able to surface excellent interaction tool for language learner of our age in any language interaction of educational program. And then I choose the title, The Student Intensity in Using English Language Computer JavaScript Program and Their English Scientific Vocabulary Acquisition. And, and all of the proposal, I sure that have many previous research and gap. This is my previous research. In another research and journal focus on object university student, and the media focus on Microsoft Office, Word, and Excel. In my research, I focus on student high school, senior high school student, and the media is programming on computer JavaScript. For the research question, there are three. The first is, what is the student intensity in using JavaScript at second grade of SMK Informatic Engineering Sumedang? The second is, what is the student acquisition on English vocabulary in SMK Informatic Engineering Sumedang? And the third, is there significant correlation between the student intensity in using JavaScript program and their acquisition on English vocabulary at SMK Engineering Informatics Sumedang? For the research purpose, there are to find the student intensity in using JavaScript at second grade of SMK Informatic Engineering Sumedang. The second is to find out the student acquisition on scientific English vocabulary in SMK Engineering Sumedang. And the third is to find out significant correlation between the student intensity in using JavaScript program and their acquisition on science English vocabulary at SMK Engineering Informatics Sumedang. And for the research significance, there are two. Theoretical significance, this research is expected to enrich the theory related to application of technology using JavaScript to increase student vocabulary. In addition, it is expected to provide an understanding how students learn to use JavaScript as media. And the vertical significance, the finding of this study can be useful for English teachers to facilitate student interaction and communication in English. It is expected that student vocabulary skill can improve because they operate programming media in English. The benefit for the lecture is make easier for teacher to make student know about more vocabulary. For the student, that can improve their vocabulary, and for the researchers can find out the deep about how to easy memorize without memorizing method but practice and media JavaScript application. And for research framework, there are three: research learning and acquisition, JavaScript, and vocabulary. There is correlation about student learning English language and student learning JavaScript program. And for JavaScript, they can be written right in a web page HTML and run automatic as the page loads. As about JavaScript, as same like how we make a web in English. And then about research methodology, there are research design. I choose quantitative research, site and participant as a second grade SMK 1 Sumedang, and for the data collection, questionnaire, observation, interview, and documentation. And the last, there is many reference. You can see that. And thank you for nice attention. I'm so sorry for many mistakes. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.